Right?
Oh, we're live. Hello.
We're live. Hey there, if you're watching, my name is Will. Welcome to the Wednesday Sprints, which is not the Saturday Sprints or the Sunday Sprints like we talked about last time, but it is what it is. Today, I am joined by...
Hello. I am Allison, also wizard. I don't know which one because this isn't... Anyway, hello. That's me. Either of those is fine. You can find me at all the things in my link tree, which he will do something with.
I will drop it in the description box down below. So if you're interested in checking Allison out, make sure you click her links down below. You could also go back to our Saturday Sprint stream that was up just before this video, and you can find it there. It's not currently in it because I'm behind, but it will be soon.
Also known as Social Anxietic on TikTok, and I'm very proud of that name. Social Anxietic.
I've never read that correctly in my brain. I'm glad that you just pronounced it for me. Thank you. I normally just go social anxiety and then watch and then scroll.
I'm a social anxietic.
There you go. Oh my goodness. So the goal for today is for us to barrel through as much of Ruin and Rising as possible. Not in a bad way, but like we're buddy reading the trilogy and we want to finish the trilogy soon because the Netflix show comes out. And I'm probably going to have to reread Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom before I watch the show, but I know that you have read them more recently than me. Are you planning on rereading them as well?
No, I think because I read them like in December and January, so they're still pretty fresh. I do plan on after this book and this book, reading is it King of Scars? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
King of Scars, and then Rule of Wolves, because that just came out.
It did. What is that?
So those are two of the next ones I'll be buddy reading along with them. Not buddy reading, but reading alongside another book. So
I guess as soon as we finish Ruin and Rising, I'll probably jump into Six of Crows. I don't remember when the show starts, but
April 23rd. You got time. But it is this month though.
That's a lot sooner than I would like. But I'll read Six of Crows into the Kingdom.
Calls Netflix. Hey, this is a lot sooner than I get. Can you like May? You know,
like I made a TBR for the month just for me for fun, and they weren't on that. So now I've got to add those. Plus, I don't know if I'll reread King of Scars. I will read Rule of Wolves. I'm gonna go and get that from the bookstore soon. And I'm probably just gonna Spark Notes King of Scars because I don't want to reread it right now.
Oh
no. Not necessarily, but I don't know. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. You know what I mean? I don't want to not read it because I don't want to read it again. I don't want to read it because it's such a commitment to read the 3 Grisha verse and then to read the 2 Six Crows.
You got a lot of Lee Bardugo in your life right now.
Yeah, and I just
a lot of Lee.
Not that I don't like Lee Bardugo, but I need a little bit less Lee. If you catch what I'm saying.
That makes sense.
So we're not just reading Ruin and Rising. We also have some other things that we're working on. So Allison, what are you currently reading?
I am almost done with The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This is my first book that I've read by V.E. Schwab. And I was really nervous at first to read this because it had gotten so much hype. And I was terrified that it was going to be a huge letdown. However, it has not been a letdown. And it is very good. Basically, cliff notes, none of this is spoilers. This is all from the blurb. Basically, Adeline LaRue is a French girl who really, really is desperate to get out of the life that she's in. So she makes a deal with basically the devil for freedom. She basically is immortal, but nobody remembers her. So the second she leaves the room or leaves out of sight of somebody, they forget her. So she lives for like 300 years like this until one day in New York City in a bookstore, she meets somebody who actually remembers her. And it's really, really cool. And I just got to the reason why he remembers her. And it's really, really cool. It's really well done. I'm
Okay.
a fan, so
Okay.
definitely should read.
I do love a good V.E. Schwab. You should read Vicious if you haven't read it yet. I will probably also be picking up Vengeful soon. It's been out for a while. I just haven't read it. But I really loved Vicious, so I want to read its sequel. She has a lot of duologies. They're very nice. The other book that I've been working on is We Could Be Heroes by Mike Chen. I got it from the library. That's why it's so shiny. It is about two characters, Jamie and Zoe, who both wake up one day without any memory. And so this follows them 2 years later from when they both individually woke up with no memory, but they both also developed some superpowers, either right when they lost their memory or sometime before. They can't remember, they have no idea. And so Jamie, when you meet Jamie as the mind robber who uses his superpowers to rob some banks, and you meet Zoe, or the throwing star, who is being a vigilante and helping to stop some crime, while they're also doing some mundane things. And it just sort of talks about how they like meet each other, and it follows them trying to figure out what happened to make them both forget their memory at the same time. And I've been enjoying it so far. I'm only on chapter 10, but I may read some of that since I'm a little bit ahead in Ruin and Rising. But
Yeah.
Who knows? I think what I may do while you're reading the beginning of Ruin and Rising is upload some footage from a video I recorded today. Woo! Yay! It's a BookTube newbie tag, so I need to get it uploaded to my computer and edited so that I can get that posted. But I don't think I'm going to edit it during the stream because I do want to read some, but I need to go ahead and get the footage on my computer. So I may start with that during our first read.
Pause.
Yes.
What do you use to edit your YouTube videos? Completely off topic, but trying to get my YouTube together.
Yeah, I typically use iMovie for the final effect, just because I don't super know Final Cut very well, but I always start in Final Cut to get the audio synced and the splits and all put in. So it just sort of depends. I like Final Cut Pro, but I just don't know how to use it enough. I'm hoping that I can learn how to use it better, and then maybe I can just strictly be Final Cut Pro. Its export functions are weird, though.
Sure. Okay. It's all going to be my mod / human is going to be in charge of all that, but we just need a place to start because we're going to start uploading. I've been uploading VODs. Okay. Random tangent because I'm ADHD. I've been uploading the VODs from Twitch because they don't stay on Twitch forever. They only stay on for a couple of weeks and then they expire. So we've been downloading them. So we've just been uploading the VODs onto YouTube, but I also want to do like shortened like highlights. Like I just finished my like Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough. So I like want to go through and find, I started that way back in October though, but I want to go back and find like cool clips and just like make a video and start doing that sort of stuff. Start making YouTube really good actually like useful. Well, we have a built PC though, so I don't know if we could use.
That's right. Okay, that makes sense.
It's Windows because Windows is more powerful for all of the things.
Yes, that's true. I've tried to play around with Windows Movie Maker because that's what we have on our work computers, but the functionality isn't great. But you don't have to manipulate audio or anything. Probably. So it might. That might do. That's weird though. All the Apple-based things are like, I guess is Final Cut Apple-based? I can't remember. I think it is though. As I drink my coffee out of my Batman mug.
Yes, Batman.
I don't even really like Batman. I just have the mug.
How do you not like Batman? Well, it depends on Batman, I guess.
I don't dislike Batman. He's not my fave.
That's fair.
I wish I had a Flash mug or a Spider-Man mug.
Also fair. I don't have a Wonder Woman mug, as weird as that is.
I got the Batman one from Ingalls. And they had a Wonder Woman one there.
Ingalls? Is there an Ingalls up there? I haven't been to an Ingalls in a hot minute.
That's like all we have up here.
That's right. You're up in the upstate.
I am.
I keep forgetting that there are regional differences between.
Yeah. Bilo just got bought out, so it's like Ingalls and Food Line strictly.
We
And
have
then all of the like Aldi and Whole Foods and things like that.
Yeah, we're big on Publix and neighborhood markets down here. I've seen like Food Lion.
Okay. We do have some Publix. Not very many, but we do have a few. Oh, goodness. I gotta wake up.
You're drinking decaf coffee.
I know. I don't want to drink caffeinated coffee right now. I'll never fall asleep.
Nah, it's spring break. It's fine. You need sleep. I've been up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. every day this week. So
I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour vlog on Friday. And so I'll be drinking lots of coffee then. I just don't want to do that by myself. So I'll have to sort of.
I would, but I'm going to be going home that weekend.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I would hate to make you suffer through 24 hours of reading anyway, so it's fine.
No, I've been wanting to do that. I've been wanting to do a 24-hour readathon. It's just
we should schedule one.
We should. Like maybe from like a Friday to a Saturday or something, like after school.
I'm cool with that. I am definitely down for that cause.
There are a couple Saturdays though. I know the rest of this month is because I'm subbing for my co-director at something.
Okay.
So, and D&D is happening.
Ooh, I want to play D&D so bad.
You should. Whenever we finish this campaign, because we just lost 2 players.
Okay.
Adam and Jordan just left. Another side tangent. We'll get to reading eventually. It's fine.
It's fine. You can read right now if you want to. We'll sprint soon.
We're busy. There's a book. It counts. So, you can mark it if you want. You're right underneath my feet. Okay. Oh, I know. She's scared of the loud upstairs noises. But basically, after we finish, we're gonna keep playing like together even after we finish this campaign. And I know that he's gonna join. So you should like message Ryan and be like, yo, can I join on the next campaign? Or even if you wanted to join now, you would just be in the middle of a campaign that no one really knows what's going on.
I've never played before, so I would feel really bad joining in the middle of a campaign. But I've been watching the Dimension 20 stuff, like the College Humor stuff. JP talked to me about it. And so, sorry, we're name dropping JP so many times. Hi, JP. If you're not watching, you should watch and then join the stream.
Bear.
So I've been I started the Fantasy High one, but I haven't finished the first episode because it's so long and I have to be engaged the whole time. So, but I really do want to
playing. I haven't listened to podcasts. I can't because it is so long. There are sometimes even during our campaigns, don't let Ryan see this, but there's sometimes where I'm just not paying attention.
That's fine. Ryan, if you're watching, she didn't say that.
I didn't say that. But yes, so you should join. It's pretty fun. And I had never played before. And we're supposed to be playing in person this summer at some point.
Ooh, because we'll be in Tally.
At some point, because Ryan's not doing it this summer, but he's going to come visit. He made us little figurines. And he's going to paint us little figurines of our characters. He made me 2, one for my current character and one for the one that's dead. I am so very sad about that.
That's awesome.
We are still months later trying to get her back. JP and I cannot let this go because it's JP's fault that I died. And I remind him of that every time. Like, hey, remember that time that you got me killed? He was like, I know, I'm sorry.
Well, it's a semi-related tangent. It's a JP-related tangent, mostly because we went hiking on Monday, and so we went to this trail in Greenville, which is sort of near where we live. It was only like an hour of a drive. If you're watching this and you are trying to figure out where I live, I'm not telling you any more information than that. But the trail, it was super nice. It's a trail that I had done before, but I had never finished. I had started it a couple of times, but there's when you get to a part of the trail where there's a warning sign posted, and it's like, if you're not prepared to add 4 hours to your hike, if you don't have food and water and proper hiking gear, do not attempt this portion of the trail. And so I've started that trail a couple of times with 2 different groups of people, and we always have ended up having to turn around and go back, either for an inability to continue, or like, oh, we don't have enough time to finish the trail, we need to turn around and leave. So we started super early on Monday. We got there well, we didn't start super early. We were trying to start super early, but then some things happened. We ended up not starting the hike until 10, but that was certainly going to give us enough time to get done. And we started on that morning one, and so steep, like, ouch, steep, just going down, like not up. It was all straight down for the most part.
Splints everywhere.
That was, I mean, that was fine. It happened fairly early, and then so you start on. These are the trail colors. I hope this doesn't give away where it was. You start on the red trail, and the red trail takes you to like an outlook you can see the waterfall at, and so we saw the waterfall. And then we went down the warning trail, which is the purple trail. That one's the straight down one. And then the purple trail connects to the pink trail. The pink trail is the one that takes you to the waterfall, but it also takes you away from the waterfall. And the map was gone. There was no map posted at the crossroads, and we forgot to take a picture of the map. And so we went the way that takes you away from the waterfall for like a mile and a half. Like, we hiked through the mud, like my shoes. I could get my shoes out of my closet right now. They're covered in mud. And then we had to hike it back when we realized, we were like, oh, that's the wrong way. And then we finally got to the waterfall, but only after we got on the right trail and then got lost 3 times hiking up the mountain, because it would switch back. So like, you'd be going this way, and then the trail would cut this way, like the opposite direction, but you couldn't see that. And there would be a portion of the trail that would keep going this way from all the people who missed the switchback. And so we would follow that, and then we would off-road. I took us down the mountain, and I almost couldn't get back up. But then we found a nice couple who were like, no, you guys are like right at halfway. You've got to keep going. And so we like worked with them and finally found the waterfall after having to like, I had to like lift myself over a log and climb onto a boulder and then like jump to the next part of the trail. It was a lot, but we did finally get to the waterfall, and it was nice. But it was because we got lost so many times. It was a 10-mile hike, and I had this is the only water I had, and I finished it in the first 4.5 miles.
Have you ever thought about staying inside?
I have, but I really like hiking, and so that was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit stressed when we got lost, but only because we were trying to get done at a certain time, because we had other things we wanted to do later, which we were able to do. Like, we got done, and it was like I think we finished in 5.5 hours. Like, we did a 10-mile hike in 5.5 hours, which isn't terrible. We had a pretty swift pace. But Pepper,
That's our pizza. A wild Christian appears.
I have a Cliff Bar, not sponsored, but I have a bar, a blueberry crisp bar. It tastes like a Pop-Tart, but it looks like poop.
Oh, the drinks. Oh no, they became a doorstop. No, fine. Okay. All is well.
All is well. You have dinner. I do not have dinner. Actually, this is my dinner, if we're being honest. I ate too much for lunch today.
So did I, but I'm at a point in my life where I just don't care enough. So
food. I love food. I want to eat a lot right now, but I had a big dinner plus a milkshake last night.
I've been eating too much, but that's okay, because I'm going to get back to boxing soon, because your girl is vaccinated.
Heck yeah.
Fully vaccinated. I did not get sick. I didn't get sick. That was weird. Okay, I did not get sick at all.
I'm so jealous. I was so sick.
I was expecting to be really sick. My arm was really sore. My arm is still swollen where they gave me the shot, and it's been really itchy. Also, my arm was really hot where they gave me the shot. It was very weird.
Are you maybe allergic?
I don't think so. Not enough to kill me, at least.
Well, yeah, that is true. Yeah.
You know, it would have. Can we talk about how pretty this book is really quickly before we start? Can we just talk about how pretty
it's so good.
This part right here is the only part that bothers
I
me,
got
and
rid of. Okay.
I really hate
Why?
that.
Because it's
Just not even.
raise.
It's just not even.
Oh,
And
like the decaling here.
yeah, like
I
this,
can't. There's a term for this, but I can't remember what it is.
like a partial cover or something. I really hate though that my copies of Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows are not glossy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the glossy ones.
I hate that they're hardback.
Mine are paperback.
Mine are hardback. But so is my King of Scars book.
You bought me Six of Crows.
I did. That's right.
Because you were. I remember because you and Allie came to. Allie, our friend from the last time we went live, came to surprise me. You needed my address, but you wanted to make it like secret nonchalant. Like, I have a book I'm going to send you. And then you stood up and you were like, I was going to feel bad if I told you I was going to get you a book and I didn't get you a book. So here, I got you this book.
Yeah.
And then I read it like 2 years later.
That's all right.
So good, though.
Allie is going to join us after dinner, I believe.
All right, cool. I think at the beginning of our first sprint, I'm going to like go get pizza and then come over here and turn my camera back on. So I'll be eating and reading at the same time.
Okay, perfect. That works for me. And I'll send you a link. Hey, if any of our other friends are watching this live, or like pop in and watch this live, and you wanna join to sprint, you can talk to us, but you also have to sprint with us. Then you can message me or text me, and I will send you the link. We love having friends.
Hey, friends, because I still have those.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I need to put this on the right setting. Okay, so what are we thinking for the first sprint? You want to do 20 or you want to do 30?
Let's do 30 because we did like a 20-minute talking. I think a 30-minute would be good. Why are you under your feet?
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, specifically the timer tab. All right, we ready to go?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, sprint.
Sorry. I won't dab on your live again, I promise.
You gotta dab on them. You gotta dab on them. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute my mic, friends. I was just setting up the banner. Okay, and that's the timer. Oh goodness.
Did it go off?
It did. I forgot to share the audio. I'm gonna remember to do that. I forgot to share the audio for it, so I heard it, but you didn't, and it scared the crap out of me. That's all I've got to say. I did a little bit more on my video. Sorry, update. I did a little bit more on my video than I was anticipating. I went ahead and synced up the audio through Final Cut, and so I just need to do the actual editing now. It's made my computer a little laggy, so I think I'm gonna need to close out of it.
Yeah, you're a little fuzzy now. I just saw your messages. No, I'm the only one who has to be scared.
Yeah, you didn't have to be scared. Oh goodness, how far did you make it?
I am partway through chapter 2. I'm on page 39.
Okay.
I forgot how much I hate the apparat.
Uh-huh.
I cannot stand him.
Sucks. He sucks.
So much secondhand frustration with this word I can't say because this is live and people are going to see it.
Yes.
I forgot how much I did not like him.
I can't stand him. I love this storyline. Like it's something that I've never read in another book, and maybe it's because I don't read the right kind of books, but I do appreciate the like religious sanctification storyline of Alina much, much more than the Darkling storyline. I just don't like the apparat at all. Or whatever, however you pronounce it.
Apparat.
A parrot.
A pain in my ass. Like
Bingo.
But yeah, I think the plots it's like constantly like scheme within a scheme within a scheme, which I think she's really good at writing.
Yeah.
Because that's like all 6 of Crows and Crooked Kingdom is. It's just a scheme within a scheme within a scheme within a scheme, which is why I also love Catsbreaker.
There you go. So many schemes.
I love cats. I love cats.
Many, many schemes. Oh my goodness. Hey, do you want to watch me open this thrift books package?
Yes, I want to see what you got.
Me too. So I was telling Allison. Yeah, I was telling Allison before we went live. I got this package in the mail today. This is the side with no address. I got this package in the mail from Thrift Books. I don't remember ordering it. I know I had a free book, and I think I remember what the free book was. But this is a thick package, and it's got at least 3 books in it. She thick, and it's got like 3 books in it, and I don't know what the other 2 are. So we're gonna find out together live on stream, as long as I don't show you my address.
You're good.
Here we go. Okay, so book number 1. What is this? City of Bones. No, I have it. I think Allison's going to get her copy of this. Last time we streamed, I was saying that this is the only one that I don't have in the series. And I was literally thinking today, like, oh, I need to go and get this from the library so that we can start buddy reading it. Heck yeah.
My mom found them at a flea market.
Yeah. Because I know last time we talked about buddy reading it, and so today I was like, I need to make sure that I write down that I need to check that out from the library so that I can get it. But now I don't have to because I bought it for myself, and now I'm surprised. Love that for me. I have the whole series now.
For me. City of Heavenly Fire is only $7.29.
Boy, you better hop on that.
All right, so it's City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass,
and then City of Fallen Angels.
City of Fallen Angels, and then
City of Lost Souls, and then City of Heavenly Fire.
City of Fallen Angels. $4.69. God, I love thrift books.
Right?
City of Lost Souls. $13.71.
Disgusting. How on earth thrift books? Okay, I think Allie's about to join us, so I'm gonna quickly go through this. This is the Lake of Dead Languages, which is the free book that I ordered. I knew that I wanted this. This is a dark academia book. It's been out for a very long time, but it's about I'll just read you the back. 20 years ago, Jane Hudson fled the Heart Lake School for Girls in the Adirondacks after a terrible tragedy. The week before her graduation in that sheltered wonderland, 3 lives were taken, all victims of suicide. Only Jane was left to carry the burden of a mystery that has stayed hidden in the depths of Heart Lake for more than 2 decades. Now, Jane has returned to the school as a Latin teacher, recently separated and hoping to make a fresh start with her young daughter. But ominous messages from the past dredge up forgotten memories, and young, troubled girls are beginning to die again, as piece by piece the shattering truth slowly floats to the surface. That was very dramatic. I'm here all week.
Ooh.
And then let's find out what the third book is. Oh, it's The Audacity of Hope by Barack Obama.
Yes!
I really, really liked A Promised Land, and I have been getting really into like political nonfiction. That's actually something, a shameless plug, that's something that I talked about in my BookTube Newbie Tag. And so I ordered this just to sort of see, this is way more politics heavy instead of memoir heavy, because this is him talking about, like, this is pre his presidency. And I think it may even be pre his senatorial run. So I'm interested to see sort of what he talks about in here, talking about hope and all.
Is that his newest book? Which one is his newest book?
His newest book is A Promised Land.
Okay. I've heard that one of his books is very heavy, and I heard that from one of my coworkers. It's like very thick. I think it might be this one actually, or something, because it's very political, and it's like reading through like stuff like about policy or something. I need to read Michelle's book.
A Promised Land is physically very thick. I'm going to add Allie to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Allie!
Hi!
Hello.
I'm going to hop up and throw this away.
Oh, you've already been at this for an hour? Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. We have only read for 30 minutes, though, because in typical us fashion, we talked way too much at the beginning.
I've actually read for 0 minutes. I was editing a video, but we have only had 1 sprint, and so I'm definitely trying to have more sprints.
I read that much. That little bit.
So what did you read?
Ruin and Rising.
Okay.
The third one in the trilogy that we are buddy reading through. So I just started it because I've been busy reading this one. This book is very good.
Oh yeah, I think I saw you post that on like your
My TV
or something.
Yes, it's very good. Oh, bye, Will.
The host just decided to leave. You know, he's over it.
It's the Allison show again.
Hey, remember when that was a thing?
I just thought of that. Oh my god, I
thought about that the other day. Actually,
I was like, man, I miss doing it. I was like, You're the timer now. That's your name. Is timer.
Yep. I was wondering about that. I was like, how did his name get to be Timer?
Well, I changed the name of the timer, but since it's my screen, I guess it changed my name too. And I would.
There you go. Now you're Will again. Welcome back, Will. I was thinking, I was like, I miss doing a podcast with Allie. I wish we lived.
Miss that too.
I miss doing it. Like from years ago.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Allie, how was dinner?
It was good. We had hamburgers.
Okay.
Yep.
This is my dinner.
I could get the complete Infernal Devices for $35.
Okay then. And then I forgot that I needed to pick up a prescription, so I would have been here sooner. But
Okay, that's fine. No sweat.
We're glad you're here. Hello.
Are you gonna edit?
What?
Are you reading tonight? What are you reading tonight?
yes, I'm going to read. I haven't decided if I'm going to read more of this one.
Okay.
Fellowship of the Ring. I am into chapter 11.
Okay.
Well, we might need to read Lord of the Rings tonight. Maybe we need to push Ruin and Rising.
Or you know what? I can just I've read some of this today, and I've kind of had my fill. So I'll just put that on the background. I won't read that one. What I'm gonna read instead is Pride and Prejudice.
Okay.
Which I just started this afternoon, but I have not had my fill of that one yet.
Okay, cool. I will
That's
catch
one of my
up.
favorites.
I'll catch up on Lord of the Rings, I promise. Allison, let's still try and finish Ruin and Rising this week, and then because I'm only 3 chapters behind on Lord of the Rings, and so I think I can do that and still finish Ruin and Rising.
I don't know. 3 chapters in Lord of the Rings is a lot, though. Like you got to get through a lot.
Yeah.
Are they still walking, Allie, in chapter 11, or did they finally finish walking?
Well, they in chapter 9 they took a break from walking.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
9 chapters
Chapter 10 actually was more interesting than the others, I think.
Okay, cool.
That
So
one
there-
was easier.
There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I just have to get there.
Well, I mean, I'm in chapter 11 now. I can't, I don't know what's going to happen. I can't say that the light is at the end of the tunnel, but there's a
There's a
little
light in the
flicker in the
middle.
middle of it.
Yeah, there's a light in the middle of the tunnel.
There we go.
I can get to the middle of the tunnel. That's fine. I feel like this screen is really bothersome, and like I don't really need the music, so I'm actually just gonna cut Spotify off.
In the span of me being on Thrift Books, City of Heavenly Fire went from being available to no longer available, and I am upsetty.
There was a really big glare on my face. I'm gonna turn that down.
I really hope I don't regret buying this series again.
I don't have enough light to read by right now.
Because I remember like high school me loved this series.
Mhm.
But I'm really scared that like 24-year-old semi-adult, almost fully developed brain will not like it.
I understand. I'm considering going back to a series that I read as a teenager. Oh, there's a dog. He just wants to join us.
This is so smushy.
He is smushy. Hi. Okay, continue.
I was thinking about going back to a series that I read and really enjoyed when I was a teenager, and then I thought about it and I was like, that's probably like super teenagery. Like I can get behind some of that and like young adult and all that stuff. I can be here for it, but that one might be a little bit too much for a 24-year-old. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get bored enough this summer and we'll do it.
I'm a little worried about this one, but I'm getting them like all for super cheap from Thrift Books. So I'm not mad about it, you know?
Hopefully they're not bad.
Allie, what series are you going to reread?
Oh, it was the Gallagher Girls. It's about like this teenager who goes to a private school and doesn't realize that it's a spy school. I can't remember if she knew it was a spy school or if she didn't know it was a spy school. I don't remember. Turns out it's a spy school, whether she knows it or not. I can't remember. But and it's the school is the Gallagher something school. The details are a little fuzzy, but I remember super enjoying it, and it moved very well, like moved along pretty well because when I was a teenager, I would not read if it was not interesting, and so I knew, or it's one of those that'll capture your attention. But I was also like 14, 15, 16 when I was reading it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I might try it.
That sounds like. Do you remember that series? It was like, I tell you that I love you, but then I have to kill you.
It's that one. It's that one. Yeah.
That one. Oh,
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
But I could
And
I could see why you would be concerned about rereading them. I could definitely, because I've been like, I kind of want to reread those, but then I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I already have almost the entire series. I think I'm just missing like the last one or something. So I wouldn't have to pay for it, which is a really big selling point right now.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to read Pride and Prejudice first. I'm going to finish The Fellowship of the Ring first.
Okay.
Bless y'all for that. Like, straight up. God, I love that PayPal can connect to everything. God, I love it. It makes my life so much easier.
Will, you look like you're staring very intently.
I was looking at the green screen option because the light coming out of my TV is like tinted green, and so it was putting an image there. But it's not as exciting as last time when it put it as my shirt.
It made him look like a brick wall.
It did make me look like a brick wall. It won't do that anymore. I could put one on my forehead. Where this bandana is.
Okay, I'm getting the rest of this series.
Okay.
And I'm getting the Clockwork Angel, Prince and Princess trilogy as well, which is also by her. I hope I like this. If not, we're still going to power through and read it anyway.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can ditch them. That's okay.
Probably go resell them.
Okay, so Allie, you're doing Pride and Prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
Allison is Ruin and Rising. I guess I'm going to read We Could Be Heroes until you get to chapter 4, Allison.
I'll probably get there by the end of this next sprint.
Okay, or I guess I could keep reading the Fellowship of the Ring. I'm gonna keep it with me and maybe start trying to read chapter 8 of Fellowship of the Ring and see how that goes, and then maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll abandon ship.
Yeah?
Yeah. Opening
Fighting.
the package is my only fun thing that I had.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What did you Will, what did you just say?
Oh, I said opening that package was the only fun thing that I had planned. So I'm gonna leave fun stuff up to suggestion during our breaks. Because I'm fresh out of ideas. I apologize.
There are 3 of us and an additional human should we need him off screen. We have Jackbox that I talked about last time because I have Jackbox. So I could just share my screen and we do Jackbox that way.
Okay.
Which was actually going to be my stream today. But then my brain said, no, you're not doing anything except playing Stardew Valley today. That's all you can mentally handle right now. So that's what we did was we just played the Switch all day. So we could do that.
Okay. I'm down for whatever.
If we wanted to do that.
Okay. I'm open to whatever. This is low key, low stress.
Yeah.
Nobody, no crime. How long would we like to sprint for the next time? We just did a 30-minute sprint. Do we want to do a 25-minute, a 20-minute, a 30-minute, a 40-minute?
I just got here.
True. True text.
This is your stream, sir. You are the captain of this ship.
I am the captain of this ship. Why don't we do a 25-minute?
Oh, I just remember something that I have to tell Will about because I read this in Lord of the Rings today. Okay, so, well, Allison, you might find this interesting too. Okay, so, you know how, like, you see that quote, not all who wander are lost?
I have that hanging above my door right there.
That's in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's brand new information for me. Gandalf said it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm meaning to go and look into that. Is that where that is first from, or is that?
I think so. I think that's originally a Tolkien quote. It's hanging above my door on the way out. A kind reminder.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fun fact.
Anyway, okay, sorry. I just remembered that, and I was like, "Oh, I have to tell him about this."
There are a lot of really good quotey things from Lord of the Rings. Most of them in the movies.
Push through to find it.
Most of them from the movies, because I have not pushed through the books to find them. I have not pushed through the books to find them. I love Lord of the Rings. I don't know if I will ever read the books, but it's fine.
You know,
Pushing through The Hobbit was hard, and The Hobbit is a singular book.
it is. Yeah.
That's not a trilogy. Like,
okay, that doesn't bode well.
Yeah, I'm not. I was gonna not plan on The Hobbit until I saw how Lord of the Rings went.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
There's another one like the
This Silmarillion.
Silmarillion. I always think it's the Salamander, but it's not. Not the Salamander, but the Silmarillion. That's another one in that universe. Close. Salamander, tomato.
How many minutes did I say we were going to sprint for?
I think you said 25.
25.
Okay, I already forgot.
Sorry for distracting you.
What's funnier than 20?
No, it's not you. It's my brain.
It's not you. It's me.
It's me. It's so me. I checked out a long time ago. I don't know what happened to my brain. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent again. I recorded that tag today, and it's 11 questions, and I was like, okay, I'll just sit down and we'll get it done. It'll be whatever. I was recording for like 40 minutes, which is like 20 minutes longer than it needed to take, and so my brain is fried.
Have you ever thought about possibly that you were ADHD? Because this is a recent realization I am coming to realize, along with Ann Martin. Ann is texting me every day. She's like, Allison, I think we're ADHD. I went, I think you're right, Ann. Have you thought about this?
You know, I haven't, but, you know, I'll talk to a doctor. Who knows? You never know.
We both are just like, we're not medical professionals, but we're self-diagnosing.
Right.
So many
You know.
things. And then I talked to my parents about it. My mom is like, oh, yeah, for sure. I was like, well, okay. Cool. Thanks for
doing something about that, Mom.
Right. Yeah. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna share screen, Chrome tab. I want to share the audio this time so that I'm not the only one who gets to live in fear of the timer. Ready, set, go.
You forgot to mute again. Not horrifying.
That was such a little sound.
Hmm?
That was such a little sound.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it scared me the first time. Sorry, I'm trying to like eat and still read at the same time. How'd everybody do?
I did. I did not read as much as I wanted to. I'm only on 68. I'm not at chapter 4 yet, but I'm almost there.
I don't remember where I started, so I have to find it first.
Okay. Hmm.
The
Allison,
elephant. What?
I may start reading this a little bit into the next sprint. Not at the start. Like I'm gonna finish where I'm at, and We Could Be Heroes.
Like, read however far ahead that you want, because for the first 2 books, I was
That's for you.
solid. I was a solid book ahead of you.
Yeah, that's okay. I caught up.
Oh my god. I did not realize I lived underneath elephants.
For those of you just tuning in, Allison's upstairs neighbors are really loud.
Yikes.
I read one
That
chapter.
is a 4-year-old. Do you hear this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you hear this shit that's happening? I'm sorry, my language. I may turn off my camera and go mute and like slam some doors in a second.
That'll be fun. I read a chapter of The Lord of the Rings.
Hey. You finished a whole chapter in 25 minutes?
Yeah, I
Wow.
did. I don't think that my brain can handle any more though. It's just like it's so dense, and he says so little in so many words that I don't know. So I read.
It takes a lot of words to go through.
They moved their left foot and took a step and saw a rock, and then they moved their right foot and saw another rock, and then they repeated the left foot once more.
Mm-hmm.
This time Pippin tripped because he's an idiot.
I don't know. I'm getting I'm going to like it once I can just get immersed in it, but it's just not told in a way that's easy to be immersed in. And so I'm done with Lord of the Rings for tonight. I apologize. I'll read another chapter or 2 tomorrow. And then I read 14 pages of that, and then I went and like got a Cliff Bar to eat, or I went to the restroom. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And so I only read like a page and a half of We Could Be Heroes in the remaining time. But I'm gonna try and finish my chapter of We Could Be Heroes before I go into Rune and Rising next.
Okay,
Right,
so I read Pride and Prejudice. This iPad version has 437 pages.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much like a paper version would have. And I started at page 32 and got to page 53. But my brain kept like going off into other directions, so I had to reread something sometimes. So
Okay.
That sounds about right. 400. I think my copy has like 300, 400 pages in it. But also that happened when I was reading Pride and Prejudice. I'd have to reread a lot of sections because my brain would just go, no, come back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it happens more with that one though. It happens more with the Fellowship of the Ring. Please don't die.
Okay. I just don't go back for it.
I missed it.
My brain is
I also do that as well. I'll just let myself. Okay, we'll figure it out.
My brain will go, wait, what? And I'm like, nope, just go. Just keep going. Keep going.
If it wasn't important to remember it the first time, it wasn't important enough.
Mm-hmm. I remembered who Tom was. Tom came back to save them from finally the first interesting thing that happened in the entire book. And I was like, oh, hey, I do remember who you are. Do I remember who some of these other people are? No, but I do remember Tom.
Who the F is Tom?
Tom Bombadil.
Yeah.
Nope. He didn't make the cut in the movies.
Well, I can't tell you anything else about him either. His name is Tom.
Right.
What happens in the book?
Wait, was that from whom they stole the mushrooms?
When did they steal mushrooms?
Oh dear. It happened before. You've read it.
I'm sure it did. I listened to a couple chapters on audio while I was doing some yoga. And that was one of those where I was just like, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm
Also,
sure it
can we
happened
just
in there.
take a
Probably.
second? Can we just take a second to think about how I just said from whom they stole the mushrooms?
I was
Because apparently my
Very
brain
proper.
is still in thesis mode. Can't end a sentence with the preposition.
Yeah. That's fine. That's all right. You're self.
I commend you for actually knowing how to use who or whom or whomst it is. I don't know.
Oh, I still struggle with those. I didn't use those very much in my writing.
It's who if you're referring to he or she or they. It is whom if you are referring to him or her or them.
I almost said him or shims because that's what we call Vader and Callie. We do him or shims, like it's something stupid. And I thought for 2 seconds that it wasn't her, it's shims. That's what my brain went. Him or shims.
Yeah. But
Which
so like if the
would
answer
make
to the
more
question
sense. He, she, him, shim.
it does, doesn't
That
it?
makes more
You're
sense.
gonna be like, if you're like, oh, he said that, then the question would be who said that. But if you're saying like the person who said that is him, then it would be whom said that, which doesn't make any sense because you're saying the same exact thing. But that's
On
how
this
I like it.
episode of Grammar with Will.
I got you.
Yo, better you than me, my guy. Speaking of grad school things, I finally got done with my data analysis for my content analysis. That's what I'm doing for my direct independent study, which is basically our version of a thesis.
Mhm.
So I'm doing a content analysis, which is basically a research project, but instead of using people, I'm using articles. And I finally finished the data part of it. So I emailed my supervising professor on Friday, and then I went home for the weekend and I went into spring break mode and I didn't check my email. And so I checked my email again like yesterday or Monday afternoon. And the time she suggested for a meeting had already passed. I was like, oh, my bad. Can we do this? My bad. And so then I emailed her back and then she emailed me again and I checked it today after both the meeting times had passed. Again, like, I'm sorry. I am in spring break mode. I suck. So,
Oops.
oh, she said, oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I just checked it because I was like, because this is like her end of the semester, so she's got all of her other grad students that she's worrying about right now, doing all of their DIS projects. She said that we could wait till next week. And she was like, you being on spring break is probably something you need right now. I was like,
amen.
Thank you, Dr. Gooding. Thank you, Dr. Gooding. You amazing saint of a woman. Thank you. Thank you. So
I need to register for classes still. I haven't done that.
I
Hey,
registered.
who doesn't have to register for classes?
That's fine. I'm only going into my last semester. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I still have 2.
I have music lit and conducting and behavior modifications, and then my DIS, and then my comp exams.
Ooh, I had that on Wednesday.
Ooh.
I could have sworn, like, I think my brain did that thing that brains sometimes do, and they make up memories or they make up things. That's like a real thing, apparently. I could have sworn that our DIS like served as our comp exams, but no, I have to do real comp exams. I don't wanna.
I don't either.
Why did I do a master's? Because I want a pay raise. That's why.
There you go. There it is. The truth.
Because I want a pay raise. And also because FSU is cool and I want to go there for my doctorate. So, but mostly because Dr. Springer said, "Come to grad school," and we all were like, "Okay." And then like 12 of us went. So
it's fine. You'll finish. You'll finish. Allie's gonna finish, and then you're gonna finish, and then I'll still be in grad school.
But you'll get to go to London. You'll get to go to London.
True. I do get to have.
Really struggling if I should just wait, but due to certain circumstances that have arisen, I need to finish the summer.
Yeah.
Because of life, and then also Anne is getting married that summer.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
In Georgia, so I'll be able to go.
Georgia.
Should I be invited? But like, if I'm not invited, I'm gonna. Like, I'm not like that with weddings typically, but if Amantha Martin does not invite me to her wedding, I'm going to throat chop her.
There you go. Whoa, throat chop.
That's pretty intense.
That is intense.
It's fine.
That's okay. All right, are we trying to Jackbox?
Are we going Jackbox?
I don't care. I'm trying to think. I think we should probably wrap up between 9:30 and 10ish.
Sure.
I mean, it doesn't matter. We can do whatever. We can go later if you want. I don't care. I'm just trying to think how many sprints like would we want to have and all. But I mean, let's do a Jackbox game and just see how long it takes.
Okay.
Or we can do another game. I really don't care.
Uno momento por favor. I think I have to re-download this on my computer.
Por favor. Oh, if you need to re-download it, we can just.
No, it's fine. It will not take that long at all.
Will, what was that package you mentioned earlier?
Oh, I got a package from Thrift Books that I didn't remember ordering, and so I got these.
How fun! It's like a little surprise.
Right?
He surprised himself.
Hold on. Wait, hold it back up.
We opened it live because I couldn't remember what they were.
Oh, I've heard of. Wait, that top one.
Yes.
That's Obama.
Oh, okay. I was like, this sounds way too familiar.
Yeah, it's Obama. Oh man.
I still haven't gotten his second audiobook yet. Like, it's still on hold. I put it on hold at the library in like December 21st because I think that's the date I saw today. And it's still on hold. And it might be for another 2 weeks.
Whee!
I have the physical one if you want to read it with your eyeballs.
You know, at this point, I might as well just wait the 2 weeks.
As opposed to reading with your nose or mouth, reading with your eyeballs specifically.
Your eardrums. You can read with your eardrums. I listen to it on audio.
Is that reading? Or is
Yeah.
that?
I think it does. I think it counts.
Right. So it's
You're still having a story.
yeah.
Okay.
I tried.
Entering your brain through one of two vicinities, here or here.
Yeah. I tried to listen to George W. Bush has one called Turning Points, and I started listening to that one, and I just couldn't. It's not read by him. I think I would rather it have been read by him, but I couldn't get into it.
I was just about to say I would love to listen to that being read by Bush.
By him.
By him. That's about it.
I will not be reading any book that might come from our last president. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just going to agree with that. And okay, cool. I downloaded the one that I think is the best. I have 3. I have Party Pack 1, 2, and 3, but 3 has the best ones.
Okay.
What? Hold on. Now it's doing what?
That I don't think I want to play that game.
Sorry, there were a lot of noises that just happened. I'm glad you all just got to witness that. I'm used to making a fool of myself on the internet by now. So, that's why it's way up there. Okay, you need to be quieter, friend. All right, now I can turn this back up where I can hear you guys.
Do I have to give you permission to share your screen like in Zoom, or do you automatically have that?
Share screen. Don't show these tips again. Follow these steps to share with audio.
Are we gonna get copyrighted for this?
Nah.
Surely not.
We can do this on Twitch. This is fine.
Yeah, that's true. Hey,
Be
YouTube,
careful sharing screen audio. Don't show this tip again. Got it. Can you guys see anything? Did this work?
No. I can see it down in the bottom, but I can't. Oh, I have to add it to the stream. Okay. I did it. YouTube, if you're watching this, we are not the creators of Jackbox. You can clearly see on there not who it is.
So you just need your phone, right? That's all you need. If anyone else would like to join, you can. I personally love Trivia Murder Party and Quiplash. Those are my two favorites.
I'm sorry, I've forgotten how to work this.
I'm bad at Trivia Murder Party, but
I have forgotten how to work this.
Basically it'll show you on the screen where you're supposed to. You basically go to a website, enter in a code, and then you do everything for your phone, and it like does all the.
So what's the website?
Well, which one are we doing first?
Oh, okay. I thought I was
think we
supposed to
should
be
do
seeing
Trivia
it.
Murder Party.
Sure.
I also think so. Wah! Okay.
Although,
Play.
Allison, I muted the screen audio because we can hear it through your audio, and it was conflicting with what you were saying. So I muted it because so now we can hear both things.
Yay. Okay. So Jackbox.tv. Oh, that's not how you spell Jackbox.
Room code. TDIF.
Wee.
I think I've played this before.
It's fun.
I love
It's a favorite of mine.
This is the one that I have on my Switch. We might have played it at.
Yeah, I think we played it in your apartment.
Yeah.
I want to make you full screen. How do I make you actually full screen? Oh, well, this is fine. This is what we got for right now. Okay, so Allie, you're the VIP since you're first, so you click everyone's into start.
Oh, I don't want to be that. Oh, okay. Am I going to have to run it?
Not for the most part, I don't think.
Do you want me to skip this part?
We don't have to.
Okay. This is too much pressure. I didn't ask for this. Oh, there's a... Oh. Okay.
It's freezing on my screen. Is it like freezing on you guys' screen too?
Welcome to Trivia Night, a dark reckoning, but it's also so fun. Let's all take a moment and try to remember it's fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini games. If you do badly in the mini game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When players left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always jump in the audience for a chance to be killed by me. How fun! Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds and tell me what to do. Let's get to the game! First question. Did you know that aloha means hello and goodbye? But if you ever hear me say it, it definitely means goodbye. Which island is closest to Hawaii? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is...
No.
Yeah.
The rest of you.
Well, yeah, Allie would get that one right.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all a part of Hawaii. I'm confused by the question.
Well, the big island is Hawaii, and then there are other islands that help make up this state. Hawaii.
I hate
Okay.
this one.
Good job. Something to hang up my fridge.
Oh no.
I
Ew.
also hate this one. Hmm.
Is that permanent through the rest of the game? Like we can't choose the one, right? Like through the
Yeah.
rest of the game?
Yeah, so that'll carry through.
Next question. Which of the following movies does not involve transporting an elephant?
Heck if I know.
Right? I have literally no idea. I can't pick larger than life, so I hope it's not that one.
I can't pick the one that it is.
Well, I'm glad you know.
Who said?
Oh no. It wasn't it anyway. Oh, we all.
Oh, I love that for us.
Oh dear.
Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Oh
Welcome
boy.
to the challenge.
I love this one.
As many math questions as you can before time runs
Oh
out.
no.
If you get at least 10 right, you die.
Oh no.
Time to get your math on. Math,
What?
right?
Oh shoot.
Last call for math. Hurry up. No fair. You cheated.
Okay. So those plus signs kind of looked like the divided by signs,
Okay.
and I was really thrown off.
Let's try another one.
I don't like it. That was not good for me.
From the original Magic 8 Ball are positive.
How many of the 20 different answers?
And the correct answer is 50,
Dang.
which leaves only you. Come with me.
No!
Time for a memory game.
Oh, I hate this
Oh
one.
no.
Oh, we all have.
Everyone gets a flip.
All right, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If any of those other players do better than you, I will be very unhappy. Hey, remember this? How'd you do?
Yeah.
Got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did.
Oh. I was one off? I thought I got it right. What? Well,
Let's try another one.
I did not.
What is the ACL short for?
I think I got that one wrong.
I don't know. I know where it is.
Right, it's like in your knee.
Dang
it.
Prepare for your punishment.
oh.
Man, I was feeling too good after that Hawaii one.
Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. I especially love adverbs, but that's just
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Don't be the person with
We
the
spell words.
Spell the longest word you can.
Oh,
Just one?
words now.
How much time do we have?
By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. Don't forget to press submit when you're done.
The hourglass is in the bottom left.
Oh, baloney.
You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with.
I didn't even submit a word. Ugh.
I will.
Bye.
He's a ghosty ghost.
Ghosts love trivia party games. So here's something like this. Never walk or anything. Death is not the end.
Can I get my finger back at least?
No, you're a ghost.
Yeah, but I still get to play.
Here's another one. An egophile is a connoisseur of what?
I got my finger back. Cool.
I
This one.
I couldn't pick that one.
thought that was a sommelier.
Uh-oh.
I guess those are different.
There's blood all over this art. Great. Now this newbie New York art critic I kidnapped is going to get all judgy.
1, 4,
Memorize
6,
the pattern
1,
of
4,
blood.
6, 1, 6, 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 4, 6, 1, 4, 6, 1, 6, 1, 2, 5.
All right.
Okay.
now done. Read
Oh.
on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die.
Well, that's dramatic.
I don't
I hope
like
I did that right.
this.
I hope I did that right.
Oh, I'm definitely doing this wrong.
Hurry, as the voices in my head always say. Okay, here's that art again.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Oh,
That's slow. Somebody has to be the terrible one.
we both got A's.
On the 10-point scale,
Yeah, that's true.
not the 7-point. Aw, man.
Still alive.
At least we all have money.
That means
I don't know what the money is
In the game.
it wasn't easy making it through a lot
in the game.
with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Ironies in Alanis Morissette's Ironic. That on each answer that fits, then press submit.
I don't know.
Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I don't know.
Oops.
Pick up that one ball. Here's another one. Apples.
Aw, man.
Right. I had that too.
Stay out of the shadows. Eat reptiles.
How would I know?
Right? I don't know.
I just guessed. I don't know. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
Allie knows all of them.
It was only one. Apparently.
Venus edition categories.
I'm about to die. I don't like this.
Oh, no.
No.
Uh-oh.
Shellfish.
I bet I got that wrong. Oh!
Here comes the next question.
Yeah.
Dang.
I had that wrong.
The party switched.
Yeah.
Ooh. What?
None of them were.
Yeah, that was rude. Oh,
Bye, Will.
Bye.
No idea. Yes, it was. It was challenging enough.
Parasaurolophus.
My favorite dinosaur, the Velociraptor.
Or a Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus.
I didn't do that right. It's fine. It said roundies and not rounds, and that's what gets you.
Well, good job.
There you go. I did not survive the game. Bleh.
Well, now what?
The best at grids. Found the shortest word. I wish I had that much money in real life.
It was
You what?
zero words long.
I wish I had that much money in real life. That would be nice.
Right? Sad piano.
Spencer Ham, clearly a fake name.
You know. Look at all those people who contributed their screams. That was nice of them.
Hi, party's downstairs. Come on in.
Hi, dear. Underneath my feet.
Do we want to go ahead and do another?
Do we want to do a different one, or do we want to do it again? Play a sequel?
Do we want to sprint?
Sprint? We can do
Are we
that.
ready? We don't have to sprint.
Let's do it.
We should do a sprint.
Let's do a
I
sprint.
have been disconnected.
That you have been disconnected.
Okay. What's happening?
Okay, so
How long?
we've done a 30-minute and we've done a 25-minute. What would we like to do now? Sorry, it's been a long day. My throat hurts. I know. Thanks to my brain anymore. What would we like now?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, or 4. Those are your options.
3.
All right, 3 is 20
that's
minutes.
what I was gonna go with too.
You're gonna go with 2?
No, that's what I was gonna go with too. I see where that would be
Well,
confusing. I was
okay.
also gonna go with 3. That's hard.
Okay,
3.
perfect. So we're gonna be reading for 20 minutes. Let me readjust the timer. And then share my tab. This is a beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna take note of what page I'm on this time.
There you go. I'm glad that we're all experiencing this together.
I am going to make it to chapter 4. It is going to happen.
Yes, it is.
I am very crowded by dogs right now.
You're really not far. It's on page 75.
I'm on 68. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. On your mark, get set. Go.
Boo. I don't know if you're aware, Will, but you are unmuted again.
I'm almost done with my chapter.
I made it to 87.
Heck yeah. I'm on 91. I need to. Oh, goodness.
Oh, you're
I'm
in
trying-
5? Okay, I'm just a few behind you.
Yeah, I just got to 5. And then I got to page 92 of We Could Be Heroes. But I obviously stopped reading it after I finished the chapter. I feel like I'm crashing. Like, I am so tired. I don't know why. There's no reason for me to be this tired. I'm reading and I'm like,
I stayed up till 3 a.m. last night reading this one, which is why I'm almost done.
I was surely asleep.
same.
And then I stayed up for another hour playing Stardew Valley.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Sleep isn't a thing. Sleep
4 a.m.
schedule,
bedtime.
not a thing. It's fine. I really wanted to pull an all-nighter to fix my schedule. Then I was like, sleep. I've been getting up at like 10 every day, though, so it's not awful.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still easily fixable.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So
My internet keeps cutting out. Are you guys seeing any lag? Because I feel like I keep cutting in and out. Because you guys keep freezing on my side.
a small bit.
Okay. Okay. People watching, let us know in the chat, but there's nobody watching right now. That's what I think.
So Pride and Prejudice, one thing that annoys me about this is that I can't always tell who is speaking. Like, I see the quotation marks, but she didn't necessarily indicate who was speaking, and so I have to keep track of, okay, that was her, that was him, that was her, that was him, and I have to use more of my brain. And I just want to read it.
Yeah, that was the one thing I remember from reading it, is it was so hard to keep up who is talking about whom, and all that fun stuff. So
I have not read it, but I understand. Like I agree though when that happens. Like when authors don't keep track for you, it takes forever. I don't like thinking that hard.
This is my first time reading it, but I remember in Normal People, that one was also hard to keep track of because it was similar, and then the quotation marks were non-existent or they were different.
Yes. There were no quotation marks.
Right. Okay, so like they were speaking, but it was harder to tell that they were speaking, and then we didn't always have a name associated with who was speaking, and so you had to use your brain to figure it out.
Yeah. It just goes so quick. Like it's like quippy. I don't think that's a word.
Right. That book was easier to read though.
Yeah, that's true, because it's not like classic English. It's just
plain. Yeah, I definitely had to look up a word.
It happens. Can you do that in your app, or do you have to like Google it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even think about that.
Because like if
I just pulled up my phone so I could learn, or so I didn't have to memorize how to spell it, because it's not a word that I've seen before. It is I'm probably gonna say this wrong. Panegyric.
Sounds right to me.
It means a public speech or published text in praise of someone or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cannot say.
Part of me is like, I could reread Pride and Prejudice, or we can just watch the 2000 movie with Keira Knightley in it. And that, right? So I always choose the movie. It's just, the movie is so good.
Oh my gosh. That's who I keep picturing. I keep picturing Keira Knightley.
She's perfect.
I have a thing.
She's the reason after seeing her in Pride and Prejudice, she's also the reason why I want to read Anna Karenina, because she was also Anna Karenina in the movie Anna Karenina.
She was.
That's a thick chonker. That's a chonker. That's gonna be a bit.
That is a lot. I have not read the book or watched the movie, or either of those. But
Milwoon. So good. Although I feel like me and Allie are talking about it, and then it's just gonna be much like us whenever the three of us watched Moulin Rouge for the first
Oh my
time.
God.
And me and Allie are just like, "What?" And we're both like, okay.
it was a movie, yeah.
I watched that with some other friends a couple weeks ago, and this one dude and I were like super into it. And then this other friend, she was not that into it. Which admittedly the first time I watch it is never amazing, you know? And because I remember that my first time I watched it, I was like, what? But then like now I love it and it's amazing. But she watches it with us and we get to the end of the movie and she's like, but who has the D's to the Moulin Rouge? And I'm like, at the end of this movie, that's what you're thinking about right now?
Allie, you're friends with a sociopath. That is sociopathic to watch all of that unfold and then go, but who owns the building? Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a moment. We were like, what?
I need to watch
it
that
again.
You should try it again.
You should.
You may not still love it because I don't know if it's your thing, but you should try it again and see because the first time I think is always like a...
Like, oh, this is odd.
Even if it's not your thing, honestly, I will always encourage you to watch Moulin Rouge.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
that much of my thing.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like watching.
I am
The
down
Room.
to watch you and McGregor sing anytime.
Nicole Kidman?
Mm. Yes.
We do love Nicole Kidman.
We love Nicole Kidman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I am like unbelievably crashing so hard right now. I don't know what is happening to me, but I'm just like,
Do you need to go to
I
bed?
apologize. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, probably, but I probably do, but I'm not going to. I want to finish this today. Will
I'm
that
trying to-
happen? Probably not.
Allison just
Cover up my
discreetly. Not so discreetly.
It's fine. Live your life. Live your life.
I've just started drinking on stream because I'm like, my kids watch it, but like, who cares? I'm not in teacher mode at that point. And I have nothing affiliated with my school. I never wear anything with my school or anything. And so I was just drinking one the other day, and one of my students pops on there because they always come on and say, hi, it's so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, hey. And then they try to talk to me about school stuff. And I'm like, nope, not right now. Or something. But then one of them was like, what are you drinking? I was like, a Yingling. Straight up.
There you go. There you go.
So-
We are.
And then one of them suggested, like, you should do a drunk stream. I was like, no. I'm more uncomfortable by the fact that you suggested that. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We're not sponsored in any way. We're all above legal age. YouTube, I've marked that this is not for kids. So
Oh,
Right, because
good.
you never know what's going to come out of our mouth.
yeah. Well, and also
That's-
if you mark that it's for kids, it moves it into the kid side of YouTube.
Right.
Which
It does.
it comes with like warnings and stuff. And like, not
Yeah.
that this isn't for children, but like it's not, the intended audience is not for
But it's
babies.
not for children.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I remember uploading stuff on YouTube. Like, is this made for kids? I went, well, it's not for kids.
Right. Like,
But it's
yes,
not-
made
You don't
for
have to
kids,
check
but
it.
not-
Yeah.
You
so,
don't have to click it. You can just leave that
Oh.
one blank.
so that's what we
Okay.
do. We just leave it blank and.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Except when
I
I
was
was
not-
doing stuff for my baby music classes, I was always like, yes, for
There
kids.
you go. I always mark, no, it's not made for kids, but no, there are no age restrictions. Because you can restrict it to like 18 and above, but
That's what I would do on mine too. Yeah.
Mm.
The only time on my stream where I've had to mark something as mature is only because I was playing through Resident Evil.
yeah,
Because Resident Evil is so gory and horrific.
we're not reading anything gory and horrific here.
I do not want to read anything. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I will do mysteries, but I do not know if I could sit through like a Stephen King thing. I don't know. I don't know if I could sit down and actually chew my way through that.
I speed read through those. So like in thrillers, if it starts to get really gory, my heart rate will increase, and so then I'll just start like I speed read. I'm just like yep, okay, and then I get used to it. Not intentionally, it just kind of happens. I'm like, no,
I start doing that whenever I get excited and I start piecing things together in my brain and I want to see if I'm right. This is actually like one of my worst habits. Is that I'll actually start like jumping ahead in the book to be like, am I right? Am I right? And then I know it's so bad.
I can't.
It's because I can't stand not knowing.
That's when I start reading faster. And that's when I'm like, oh, I gotta make it.
Yeah.
But I don't skip it.
I think that's my problem with this is that like we're not going anywhere.
We're not. They're walking, but we're not going anywhere.
Right. Like I don't know what the purpose. Like, I'm sure that they laid it out. I know that he had to leave for some reason because he has.
I know they've got to take the ring to somewhere.
Yeah.
To Mordor.
Right. Oh, Mordor is finally mentioned.
Finally. Oh my gosh.
No, we're on.
I don't remember it being mentioned before whatever I read today.
I don't either. That would be helpful information to know. I just thought we were on the road.
They didn't talk about it. They just like, we're from Mordor, and then it was done.
Okay. Yeah, I know they're trying to hide the ring from
Sauron.
Yeah, from the evil king is what they call him.
Big eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're trying to
laser
get
eye.
away from him. But there's just nothing. There's nothing
See,
right
you don't need the books. The movies do it fine. The movies get it fine.
Have you watched the extended cut versions of the movies or just the regular ones?
I have no idea. It's been my parents own those movies, so I watched them when I lived back home, but I can't remember which versions I had of those.
Gotcha.
I've seen the first two, but not the third. But I don't remember them like at all.
You should
Like,
rewatch them. They're very good.
When I decided I wanted to watch them again, I had also decided I wanted to read them. And so then I was like, well, I have to read them first. So I don't know if I'm going to make it through all three of them, but I will make it through the first one.
Yeah. We'll read the first book and then watch the first
You'll probably
movie.
read it and then watch the movie and be like, we just need to watch the movie. Like it's
Potentially.
It's fine. I never watched the last Hobbit movie. But I read the book, but it's been so long since I've read the book, I don't remember how it ends.
I watched the first one of those, and then I was like, no, I'm done.
Okay. Do the three movies follow just the one book?
The Hobbit?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so. I think it's the one book and it's divided into three movies. Because that's another dense book and a lot happens.
All right,
Does a lot actually happen?
In the movies, yes.
what
Okay.
about the book?
I mean, a lot happens, but it takes a lot longer than it needs to.
Okay.
Like,
Cool. That sounds on target.
yeah.
I want to like Tolkien so badly, and it's not that I don't.
I know.
Like it. I just.
He's created a great universe.
Yeah.
But
And
He was bad at writing it.
for modern fantasy. I just can't.
how do you say that person's last name?
I say Tolkien.
Tolkien?
I just say Keen.
So that person is, and C.S. Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? Like, one of them wrote their fantasy series first, and then the other one came back and was like, I can do it better. Because it was, like, supposed to be some sort of allegory, I think, of, like, God and...
I knew that
And all
C.S.
that.
Lewis's was.
Yeah.
I knew
feel
that
like-
his was based because I
And
remember
one of them... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I remember at least with C.S. Lewis because he was an atheist for a while and then
Mm-hmm.
became a Christian. And I think from that switch, I think came not only all of his books, all of his other like faith-based religious books, but also the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series, Chronicles of Narnia. I did not know that about say it.
Me? Tolkien.
No, hold on. Tolkien. That's how Google says it. Tolkien. You are right.
So The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was written 4 years before The Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay.
It appears. So I guess C.S. Lewis wrote his, and then Tolkien came back and was like, I can do it better and it won't be as obvious that it's about God.
Okay.
But Tolkien also definitely took from Wagner. Like the Ring cycle. That's all Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
That's I remember that was whenever we had to write that paper for Hubbard.
Bless
We had
her.
to do like, God, I love her. We had to do it was a shorter paper, and then we had to do that section that was like comparing it to like
Mhm.
Yeah.
pop culture.
Something in
And
pop
everyone
culture.
wrote about how it was basically Lord of the Rings. And he like claimed up and down, Tolkien claimed up and down. He was like, no, I didn't steal from it, but like
Yeah, you did.
It's called the Ring Cycle.
you literally have all the same characters. You have the big wise wizard dude. You've got the main hero. You've got it's called The Ring, and it's about a ring. Like the Valkyrie, it was just all there. I was like, okay, well, this is
That's public domain, YouTube. Please don't copyright me.
I've been copyright claimed on a couple of things,
Yeah.
but it's not to the point where I have to take it down. It's just like certain sections I can't make money off of it, and most of them were for a video game because of the guy's voice acting.
Okay.
I realized it was the guy voice acting in the cutscenes. It was copyrighted.
Interesting. That makes sense, though, I guess, because it's like that doesn't include you, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, that's fine. I'm not going to make money off of this anyways. This is just so I don't lose it.
There you go. There you go. So it's currently 9:17 Eastern Standard Time. Do we want to do one more sprint, or do we want to go ahead and wrap it up? What are you guys feeling?
I ain't got no plans.
I was just gonna go watch TV, so it's either that or read.
Okay, let's do one more sprint, and
Okay.
then we can wrap it up. So why don't we do a 30-minute one? Does that sound good?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it set to 30, and then we can kick it off. I'm going to share my screen. Look, if you're watching this back, I apologize. We won't take any heed to the way that I act when I start to fall asleep. All right. Start of the time.
Are you meaning to leave your mic unmuted, or are you wanting to
No.
mute your mic? Okay, because I want to make sure that I'm not being like, dude, mute your mic whenever you didn't want to.
No,
But-
I'm wanting to mute it. I just keep forgetting. I won't forget now, though. I'm going to click it right.
Good job.
Welcome back.
Oh, did you forget to share sound again?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Wait,
he did.
crap. Well, it just went off. It just went off. So we didn't miss too much. Okay. I feel successful. That was a successful sprint.
Oh, my eyes.
Where are you at?
I am on page 132.
I'm on page 130.
We're so close. Heck yeah.
Caught up.
Heck yeah. That's good. Back on track.
God, I love Nikolai. God, I love Nikolai.
The banter is so good. I forgot how good the banter is.
His return is like the greatest. Like that part that just happened.
It's so good. So good.
Forgot how good that was.
Oh god. So good.
I'm excited for King of Scars for more of him.
Yep. I understand that. I'm ready to read the next one, I guess, to see if it gets any better.
How is Pride and Prejudice?
It was better this sprint than it was earlier.
Yeah.
Earlier. It was easier to follow. It got a little more interesting.
Okay.
Which I've seen the movie, I know what happens, but like
yeah,
it got a little more interesting.
You definitely have to like figure out how to read Jane Austen. It's like something it takes you partway through the book to figure out how to read it. And then you almost want to go back and reread it again.
Yeah. I had to look up a couple more words, but I found out that yes, I can highlight it right within the app and it will define it and everything. So thanks for that tip. Didn't know that one.
That's my favorite thing to do on Libby.
And that's the app I'm using.
Okay. Cool. That's my favorite. Oh my goodness. So I am tired. How are you guys?
I'm great.
That's good. I'm glad.
I'm always tired, so
yeah, that sounds about right. But I'm thinking maybe we should go ahead and wrap it up for today, and then we can try and figure out when we want to do it again. For the people watching, I am going to eventually try to get sprints on a schedule. I just, it's hard. It's real hard when you teach during the day or take classes during the day.
It's really hard to come up with a steady schedule. Like I've tried the past couple of weeks to do like a schedule for streaming. And it's like, I'll make it. And then the next day I'm like, just kidding, guys. Can't do it today. I need a mental health day. Or just kidding, guys. Doing it at blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. It's rough. But that's okay. We'll get it on a schedule and it'll be normal and it'll be fine. There will be another video coming to you soon. Like as soon as I edit it, you'll get the BookTube newbie tag. And I may be attempting a 24-hour readathon on Friday. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. So if that happens, then that video will be coming to you soon. But if it doesn't, you'll get it sometime eventually. But if you've been watching or if you've been watching this video back, this has been the Wednesday Sprint. I've been Will.
Oh, is it us? Okay. I'm still Allison.
Yeah.
And I am still Allie, I think.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.